All right, today we're going to talk about something most of us, if not all of us, are going to use at some point if you own a motorcycle or an ATV or a lawnmower or a golf cart, any of the above. Most of the time you'll be using a utility trailer like this one. I think this one is 7 by 12, something like that. It's a local company here in North Florida that makes them. I've had this one about 5 years. And it's getting a little bit of wear on it. And so today I thought it would be a good idea to go over some of the things that I do with trailers and how I tie things down. And I'm going to go ahead and resurface these wooden planks on here with a mixture that everybody has at home, and it's basically free. So stay tuned. Let's get started. All right, this trailer sits outside all the time, and the wood is still good. It just needs to be protected a little bit better than it is. So I'm going to break out the leaf blower and blow off all these leaves. Then I'm going to pull these wheel chocks off to free up some space here. Then I'm going to pressure wash the whole thing. The tires are good on it. One of the most important things, if not the most important thing with the trailer, is to make sure you got good tires, good bearings. These look bad because they've been sitting outside, but I'm going to clean them up. I probably won't do anything with the paint because it's going to be outside all the time. And by the way, it is a trailer, so we'll keep it like that. There's some wiring underneath it that needs to be taken care of, so I'll do that as well. Probably check the pressure in the spare tire, and we'll go from there. So let me grab some tools and we'll start pulling these accessories off. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get these wheel chocks up. These are available at your local Harbor Freight. They work just as good as any of them. I don't keep the vertical pieces on here all the time, and I don't use the U-shaped thing on the back. I just roll, when I need these, I just roll the bike in here up against the vertical part and then tie the bike down. It works just fine. Plus it makes the floor kind of flat when you're wanting to use it for other things. We'll go ahead and back these out. We'll save this hardware to reinstall them. All right, I kind of know where this conversation is probably going to go. Probably going to be a lot of you out there saying, hey man, wood screws ain't going to hold a motorcycle. That ain't going to cut it right there, bro. Well, if you think about it, you got the weight of the motorcycle right here, the front wheel right here. So the weight of the motorcycle is keeping this down. All these screws are doing is keeping it from moving forward and back. It's not going to flip this up. So I've never had any problems with it. I've been using it like this for years. So your concerns are valid, but they're not, it has nothing to do with it. It's totally fine to use a good grade lag screw, small lag screw, and it'll work just fine. What I do here, this is a little step up so that if I have a bike that's too low to go across the dovetail, this can go underneath the gate, pick the gate up just a little bit, and it'll help the bike, if it's a low bike, come onto the trailer. I keep this on there all the time. Just keep that like that for right now. know some of you are probably asking, hey Steve, man, what's the deal with these springs? That looks kind of goofy. Well, let me show you how goofy it is. You can pick this trailer up with one hand and catch it from flopping in, and it's done. No heavy lifting. These are just regular garage door springs and some eye bolts and some carabiners connected, and it works just fine. That's what those springs are for. And they travel down the road just like that. I don't ever take them off. They just stay there. They've never had a problem with rust or anything. And then when you put the trailer gate down, same thing. Real easy to operate. So as we get older, we always find things to make our life easier. Let me go grab the pressure washer and I'll be right back. All right, now that I got my summertime trailer washing attire on, let's see if we can get this thing to fire up. That didn't take long. So what we have to do now is leave it sitting in the sun and dry out. And once it's dry, I'm going to move it over to the shade and show you the trick that pretty much costs nothing to do, but should last many, many years. It's easy to redo. So hang in there. We'll be back in just a minute.
One eternity later.
All right, the trailer's been sitting in the sun for a good couple of hours now. So I think it's dry. Pretty sure it's fine. So I'm going to pull this thing over to the shade and show you the special concoction that we're going to use.
It's science.
You'll be surprised how easy and simple and cheap this is going to be. Hang in there. All right, what we have here is a bucket full of Redneck Stain. Redneck Stain is used motor oil and diesel fuel. So you mix a gallon of used motor oil with a gallon of diesel fuel, and you just roll it on like you would stain. It'll soak into the wood, but not be slick. It'll give it a beautiful look and it'll protect it for a long, long time. So let's get started. All right, I'm just going to pour a little bit out into the paint pan. And just roll it on just like this, and it'll soak into the wood and protect it. So that's 2 gallons of Redneck Stain. Again, a gallon of used motor oil to a gallon of diesel fuel. And it'll soak into the wood and protect it for a long, long time. And it won't be slick. I'm already touching the wood. It's not slick. It feels just like wood does. So I'll let it soak in overnight, and in the morning come back out and show the final product here. All right. Hang tight. Okay. It's early in the morning, June 3rd, 2026, and all of the redneck stain is soaked in. I'm touching it, nothing comes off on my hands. It's all dried in, and it looks nice. So what I'll do today is I'll go ahead and remount all of the wheel chocks that I had in there. I'll probably adjust them just a little bit so I'm not using the same holes any longer. But it looks really nice, looks really fresh, and I'm happy with the results. So if any of you guys have a utility trailer and you want to freshen it up, make it look somewhat new again, use the redneck stain. It works. All right, I'll talk to you later. So, as usual, I really appreciate you watching. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, thanks for watching anyway, because I know you got this far in the video. I'm Steve Carr, and I'll talk to you later.